Hello everyone and welcome back to Rule of Rose. So, last episode we were in that box there. And now we're in a metal room. And we're tied to a pole. I've mentioned this before. You probably don't even remember, Adola.
What's that?
You remember our earlier discussion? The first time we played through this goddamn game. Which, by the way, the curse has continued.
Oh, yes, it has.
This is about the fourth time we tried to get this to work. I like this little bit.
Yep.
I can actually control where she goes. But when she was first created, Wonder Woman's weakness was being tied up because they needed to get males to read it. Like, they wanted to make a female character for females, but there weren't enough at the time, especially. Probably even now. There weren't enough female readers of comic books to support a comic. So, in order to get boys to read it, they basically put in softcore S&M shit by making her weakness being tied up, so that she would get tied up and chained up all the time. Which is interesting. It seems almost like it's defeating the purpose, but the creator himself said it was just because we need boys to read it,
Jennifer.
or it won't work.
How do you feel?
I hate
Let's
this
have a
little
little chat,
fuck
shall we?
so goddamn much. No. Fuck you.
So that's how you feel, is it?
Yes. I hate you.
Jennifer, you know you've been a bad
What?
girl. Bad girls need to be punished, don't they?
Yes.
No.
How dare you?
A bad girl who's not sorry,
I hate you. I will
Anyway,
fight you till the day
I'll
I
be the one
die.
giving the orders around here, okay?
You're such a little fuck.
Silly girl. You still don't understand.
I will fight
Well,
you.
You will before long.
You cannot control me.
She kind of can.
Now, I'm going to give you your first order.
That's a boy.
Every month you need
don't
to
know
find
that.
a gift and bring it to the
Definitely a
Aristocrat
boy.
Club. If you don't, I'll kill you.
How very...
Is there
Very
anything about this
straightforward.
Yeah.
you don't understand?
It's at least refreshing. No, I understand
No.
everything.
Oh well, it doesn't really matter what you say.
Shut up.
You see,
I'll kill
Jennifer,
you.
there are really only two kinds of people in the world. Those who take orders
I like her little
and
brooch
those
thing.
who give them.
It looks almost like
Now
the
on, I'll be giving you
soul
orders.
gems from Madoka Magica.
Well,
Oh, okay.
Jennifer,
You remember those?
nothing
Yeah,
there.
the soul gem things. Wonder if what if
You
Jennifer's a
will
magical
follow
girl?
my orders or
Well,
else.
that would make the game a lot better.
It would
For
be
I
really
am
cool.
The prince, and the prince rules.
God, that laugh.
It's your
God.
life, but you'll play by my rules.
I think we should just talk over this little fuck. Normally we try to stay kind of quiet
Yeah, but
during these, but I hate his voice so much.
But other people haven't played this, so they don't know what's happening.
They can hear it, and it's got subtitles. We love that. Okay, here, this is the machine that will never ever work ever. Especially not since it's built by children.
I love it.
It would never work in any universe. Could you get those scissors to close like that? Snip, snip. Okay. Did we really... Congratulations!
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
So I spent like 5 minutes first time around trying to get these damn scissors.
Turns out you can't
You
get them
can't
yet.
get them right now. It's obvious you can get them at some point. Alright, now the best character in the game.
Oh, yeah.
The Bucket pleaded.
Lass, please put me back atop my body.
Why you use a good voice for him?
Lass, please put me back atop my body.
As good as you're gonna get.
Gave him that Duke Nukem sound. Back on top of the headless scarecrow behind you. If you do, I'll help you in return.
I came to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
Oh, I came here to kick ass and chew gum. I'm all out of ass.
I knew you were going to say that.
As the girl placed the bucket, and I'm the bucket knot, keeper of promises.
I love the bucket knight.
Yet time can be so cruel, for I have aged and cannot remember the past. You know what I refer to, and I know that you know.
I know nothing. I know nothing.
However, you do not know at the moment, nor can you remember. Let us recall our memories together in order to remember our promise.
That was more Sam Elliott than Duke.
I have no idea. So the Bucket Knight is our save point in this game. He is the keeper of our memories. He can also give us hints, but we've never once used that. Okay, I'm not going to do anything right now because we just saved. So yes, from now on we can come back here and save with the Bucket Knight. And this woman is completely insane because the garbage can and the bucket both speak to her.
Yes, they do. I love the bucket knot. The garbage can not so much.
No, but it is useful.
Yeah.
All right, are you going to speak for this one, or are you just going to let it happen? He's fat.
My belly is as dark as not, as deep as the abyss. Anything in the world is dropped will be collected inside of it. I think that's how fat people talk.
That's a really fat person voice. So, we can put items into the rubbish bin, or any item that we just drop out of our inventory automatically gets stored in the rubbish bin, which is really useful because you have a limited inventory space. You get a lot of crappy items that you don't need. Like, already I've got items I don't need. Never mind.
We have
this 4-leaf clear. The 4-leaf key, for those of you who don't know, which would be all of you, is the
It's an optional item.
This you get on New Game Plus.
Which we are on.
Which we are currently playing in New Game Plus save. That way we could show you all of the stuff, including Adola's favorite
dress-up game.
Yes. You have You have extra costumes that you unlock after you play through the game once, and the 4-leaf Clover key is how you get to those extra costumes. We can show you that. Because once again, as we said, most people are not going to play this game because I paid $80 for a kind of crappy copy. Most people don't want to do that for an old PS2 game that nobody's ever heard of.
Also, in case you're wondering, I want to know what's behind that door over there. Why didn't they go check that?
Yeah.
It's because they're all locked.
Yes, we know the path of this game, and it's eventually butterfly.
There's a butterfly.
Butterflies!
For a good reason.
Yep. Eventually, you do get to roam around a lot more, but see, here, it's pretty much constantly locked. And there is a set path for the first part of the game, which makes sense since they're trying to get you into the story.
Yeah.
So they want to lead you to the story areas.
If you've noticed the signs,
they're all written in crayon.
They're guiding us
and they're showing us to the Aristocrat Club.
There is a good reason why you're on this
thing.
This area.
I'll show them in a second. Alright, social rank. Refined class. So, this is the rankings of all the people in the Aristocrat Club. Duchess being the farthest up with Diana, below the Princess of the Red Rose, which is not even marked on here because she's automatically at the top. And there's us as the beggar.
Yep.
Along with Amanda, who we'll meet her pretty soon.
Yeah.
And you'll figure out why she's in the lower class, because she deserves it.
Yep, she's
pretty bad. I hate her. Alright, so this is the part of the game that blew our minds the first time. I forgot there was even a cutscene here.
Looking through the window, the unlucky girl saw that she was above the clouds. The airship slowly swam through the sky something.
I didn't even hit a button there. That was just you. So yes, we're on an airship. Or in other words, a zeppelin. Which is pretty interesting since we were in an orphanage, a scene ago.
It's all relevant.
It is. It is all very
The
relevant.
girl has found a strange door, but where does it lead?
Bum, bum, bum. It leads right here.
Children?
Yep, lots of children. Your cat is really attacking some bag over there. It's extraordinarily
I
distracting.
think it's the ferret, actually.
Oh, yes, he has a ferret now, too.
It's pretty fun.
He has 2 cats and a ferret, because that's not weird. All right, reading the poster. This month's gift. One per person, a beautiful butterfly.
Well, Boggs, by golly gee willikers, if I'm not mistaken, we just seen a butterfly.
God damn it, I'm going to have to normalize the shit out of that audio. All right, so we can't open the door, because it's locked right now. So we don't have anything to make an offering with. And this is basically one of the major mechanics of the game. Mm-hmm. As Little Fuck said, every month, which basically is every level in this game, you have to make an offering to the Aristocrat Club of whatever item they demand. So this time, we have to give them a butterfly. If they didn't make that obvious enough. So, yeah, we did just see a green butterfly, which looked pretty beautiful to me.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Fucking children.
Big time beauty.
And I think all of these doors are still locked up, aren't they?
It had its hair up, big beauty queen style. High heels
we can
off.
actually go in here.
Feeling alive. The sick bay. So this is...
So we're now going to show you a few of the characters around here. This is the old man Hoffman. We were really confused by Hoffman being here early on.
Dirty wretch. Why are you always shirking your duties?
Yeah, that's a normal thing to say to a child.
Dirty wretch.
Dirty wretch.
Oh, why are you always shirking your duties?
Well, that's one thing. But
Clara. Clara's my favorite of the girls.
yeah, I can kind of see why. She actually has a significance in the story later
How
on.
dirty.
All of the girls will talk to us like that, by the way. They're all bitches for right now.
Remember, Clara
This has
was...
stirrups.
Was Clara the Duchess? Or...
No, she was like one...
Or the
rank
Countess, sorry.
Yeah, Diana is the Duchess.
Yeah.
Diana is the red-haired one.
How much do you want to bet Diana Duchess, Clara Countess, and then, what was the other one?
Eleanor.
Eleanor...
I think Eleanor is actually here in the library. I don't remember what her ranking is. Oh, we can look through the keyhole. And there's the 2 children we just saw. Eleanor there is the one with the glasses, and the other one's kind of just inconsequential.
Yep.
She's not a ranking member, so she's just around.
I mean...
There are a few of those.
Interestingly enough, the boys do not play a huge role,
No,
and there's a reason.
she's the Baroness.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, no, that's Meg. Meg was the one we were looking at. Meg is the one with the glasses.
Okay.
Yes. Eleanor, I don't think we've seen yet.
Yeah, it's not a coincidence that the boys are mostly irrelevant.
Yeah, the boys are just kind of around in the game. They mostly just stand there, best are playing with each other and stuff. Mm-hmm. They don't rank in the Aristocrat Club, to my knowledge.
And there's a reason why, too.
Yeah.
I love it.
The butterfly has landed.
Oh, who's that big
Or
fat
been killed.
pig animal back there?
So, yes, the fat girl there is Amanda. The other low-ranking one.
God. Amanda's easily the most unlikable character
She is.
since
She's
that
pretty terrible.
fat girl in Willy Wonka, the blueberry.
She wasn't fat when she showed up.
Fuck her, man.
There's a little kid staring at us. This is basically what the boys do.
Yeah.
They just show up and are dick bags. Which, you know,
They're
isn't
really just
surprising.
obnoxious.
Kinda, yeah. They don't really play a role in the story by and large. It's pretty much all about the girls. Here's one of the more significant parts of the game.
Oh yeah, what's this hanging?
It's pretty obvious.
It's a dog.
I thought it was a squirrel.
That's wow, Boggs.
It looks squirrely to me.
Are we playing The Haunting? No.
No. This... Yeah, sadly we can't do anything for this dog right now. How they even got a dog hung up like that, I will never know.
Pretty dick move.
It is. I mean, it's one thing to murder a person, but to tie up a dog is just cruel.
Oh yeah, it is.
I really do feel way worse for animals than I do people. Probably because I hate people. But you know, that's just how it is.
What's your favorite part on a dog, Boggs?
Favorite? I don't think I have a favorite part of a dog.
Everyone has a
I
favorite
just like
part of
dogs.
an animal.
No, it's not true at all.
Oh, who's this in this room?
Oh, yep.
It's the seductress. Everyone's favorite, the Duchess Diana.
They're also called princesses, which are kind of confusing.
Yes.
They call Diana the strong-willed princess, but her ranking is Duchess.
Such a pain.
And Diana's pretty much a bitch throughout the whole thing. But she is also the one who is the most open about her sexuality, I guess.
Yeah, she's the eldest of the girls.
And she is the oldest, which is pretty obvious just from looking at her.
Why, Boggs?
Huh?
Why, what was obvious? Was it her cleavage, you pervert?
She does actually have cleavage, and she's like a full foot taller than any of the other girls. So we know all of these rooms are pretty much irrelevant at this point.
Yeah.
We don't. It's this way, isn't it?
I think you went the wrong way.
No, I followed Amanda.
Oh.
You idiot. I'm pretty sure we're in this.
Yeah, there should be a boy playing with a train.
Yeah, there's this little fucker. The mischievous prince. All he does is just fucking...
A new girl. A new girl.
Looks like Gollum.
Yeah, he looks awful.
They're weird. All the children in this game are weird, though. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Alright. Yep, I'm pretty sure she's up here.
Here, there we go.
Yep. So here we got this little crying bitch,
Olivia.
the tearful princess. So she must just do this all the time.
Yeah. I hate Olivia.
Yeah,
Just don't like her.
She's not very great. But there's the butterfly. Yes. Oh, fuck. She's gonna shank you, bitch.
You deserve to be gobbled up.
She's like 2 foot tall. I would punt her ass.
You deserve to be gobbled up, Boggs.
Try to gobble me up.
All right. Since we've only got
cover leaf.
we've got just a few minutes left.
I'll pick up these items.
I want to do dress up game right now.
You really think we have time for that?
I think we have more time for that than doing this.
Okay, well, I suppose we can.
All right.
We got a fork, which is our first weapon, which is pathetic, and we also have the butterfly. So we now will
Dress up game.
We'll dress up. Fine. So this is the 4-leaf clover door. Each of these doors has a different number of clovers on them. The 1 through 4. The 4-leaf is locked throughout the entire normal game, unless you're on New Game Plus, in which case you get the 4-leaf clover key. And this is where all of our pretty fucking outfits are.
I'm so excited.
This is all Adola wanted from the game. So you just interact with the outfits to put them on.
You've got
we
tennis.
These are our basic outfits. The
Nurse.
Tennis, yeah. Nurse.
The scarecrow. We finally
we didn't have
it.
that one. The ragdoll, I think is what it's
Take
called.
it, put it on.
No, we need to show them the rest of them.
There's Lolita.
Yep. Should we really do them, though, without...
Awesome.
Holy fuck! We
That
didn't
is-
get this one before. You have to 100% the game to have this one.
This is spooky as hell.
That's pretty interesting.
What's your weapon that it came with?
I don't know if this one comes with a weapon.
You also get... It does.
Yeah,
the Master Sword.
Sword.
You also get
Yeah.
kind of like the best weapons in the game.
Yeah, all of the weapons that come with the... it's a stick.
Cool.
It is literally a stick. So here's our fighting, by the way. It's pretty pathetic. But all of the weapons in the game that you unlock this way are just as good as the final weapons in the game. So these are actually some of the strongest weapons. So here's, really quickly, here's our tennis outfit. with included glasses, plaid skirt, and all that. Pretty plain, but not too terribly bad.
Oh,
oh yeah, you have to undress this, don't you?
You do get a companion later on.
Yeah, that's what I was asking about. We'll have to come back here, I suppose. There we go. I was trying to remember how to change back to normal clothes. Here's our gothic Lolita, which is very, very frilly.
Yep.
Even has little gloves and changes her hair slightly. I think that's the only one that really changes her hair. That doesn't change her form entirely, like this freakish thing. And one more outfit here. There is actually at least one more outfit that we don't have yet. We won't have that until the very end of the game. And here's our nurse's outfit, which kind of became one of our main outfits for a while. Each of them come with a different weapon. You have the master racket for the tennis outfit. What do you call this one? Master umbrella. They're all called master. Master umbrella. The master syringe is my favorite. Mm-hmm. Because it looks retarded.
Very cool.
It's enormous. It's also the best one because she has a stabbing motion, which gives it a longer range than some of the other weapons.
Yeah, and
so this is a long-range, high-damage weapon. So we actually use this, I think, through most of our playthrough. Because the rest of the weapons, she kind of swings in a stupid way because she's terrible at combat. We did mention before, the combat system in this game, they actually meant to go back and fix it, but they didn't. They ran out of time and money because they were up against the clock. So they never got to fix the combat system, so it is admitted by the developers to be broken. And you'll see why here pretty soon. But that's all for this time. Like if you liked the video, subscribe for some more. We will see you next time.
on Rule of Rose.
Bye-bye.